Lori, Jarl, Kubat here with West USA Realty and Arizona 55 Plus Communities. I'm in the 55 Plus guard gated retirement community of Sun Village in Surprise. I want to thank you for your call here yesterday, and we're going to take a look at the two homes that you inquired about in Zuni Village. So the Zuni Village HOA fees are going up here in 2026. They're going to be about $385 a month, and that's everything for Sun Village. Very nice home here. It sits on the north side of the street facing south. Exterior paint, exterior stucco looks pretty good. These houses are, close together like most of them here in Sun Village. There's no gutters on the sides. I don't see any of the neighbors having them either. That might be something we might want to consider just because the homes are so close together. We don't get a lot of rain in Arizona, but when we get it, it does come in quite the droves at times. So whenever you buy a home here in Sun Village, you're going to pay 1% of the purchase price or $2,000, whichever is greater. So in this case, it would be 1% of the purchase price. This home is 1,247 square feet. It was built in 1992. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, and a 2-car garage with lots of cabinets. You wouldn't quite get 2 cars in there, but you'd easily get a car and a golf cart. They've got a sunscreen here on the front. One other thing I want to address here is the property taxes for 2024. The new updates, we pay our property taxes 6 months in the arrears. So for the 6 months of 2024 and the first 6 months of 2025, the property taxes were $1,312. We didn't see much of an increase here. Looking down the street here to the east, you got the sidewalk right there in front of my truck there that you can walk to the pool. So you got the view fence in the back, so you got a view of the pool. You're quite a ways from it, so you shouldn't be disturbed by too much noise. And then these are the homes right across the street from you. And then this is looking to the west. So hang on, we're going to go ahead and tour the home and the yard, and we're going to tell you as much as we can. This is the west side of the home. Stucco looks good. Again, these are 0 lot line homes. Your home is on their lot line. This is their heating and cooling system. Yours is on the other side of the house. Here we are walking up the sidewalk to the side of the home. This is the east side of the home, so your lot line is their home. Yeah, you've got a 200 amp electrical panel right here with 1 slot available. And then we've got a gate going into the backyard as well. And we'll go ahead and take you inside here. Nice security door. Stepping just inside the door, I take immediate right and I'm towards the back of the home looking out to the patio. Got nice plantation shutters in here. We've got vaulted ceilings throughout this area. The home has been closed up, so we just got a little smell from it being stale. I don't smell anything else other than that. And then here is this is wood flooring, wood laminate, and then they added tile as you first come in, and there is a transition piece. My guess is they did this wood floor here first, and then they decided to take out some old tile after the fact, and they didn't want to change the whole floor again, and they couldn't match it. But decent living room here. When I first come in the door here and I turn to my left, I've got the guest bedroom there towards the front. Guest bathroom is to my left. We've got a linen closet in the hallway. This would have been the original cabinet in this home, but they added some granite countertops. They changed out the stool. And then this is a full tub and shower. Tub is clean. I took a picture of it. You'll get to see a picture towards the end of the video here. Standing in the guest bathroom here, looking at that linen closet. And then we take an immediate left and we're in the guest bedroom. Nice, large, almost a triple closet. We do have the original windows in the home. This is a half a vault. It's not vaulted both ways. Queen size bed in this room. Walking out of the guest bedroom, immediately to the right is the guest bathroom. Looking straight into the living room, family room area. Walking just past the front door. Very nice plantation shutters. And here's your kitchen. Nice open, big skylight in the kitchen. They did paint these cabinets in the kitchen, and this is a granite countertops, and they've got a tile backsplash. Laundry room is over there to the right before we go into the garage. And our primary bedroom here is right through that hallway entrance. Looking into the bedroom. Big bay window there. Again, a half a vault here. Doesn't go both ways like it does in the living room. Come in and we turn to the left. And again, they did a transition piece here for this floor as well. This is tile. They did do new higher cabinets and countertops in the bathroom, double sinks, 2 skylights in here, and a fully tiled shower. They tiled it all the way to the ceiling. Decent shower. The pan is clean. And then a private toilet room to the left. Walk-in closet down there to the end. Here's your private toilet room. You got some cabinets there to the left. Standing in the walk-in closet, looking back at the vanity into the bedroom. Plenty of room for a king-size bed in there. Here's your double skylights. Several signs that they've redone that tile roof. It looks good from the ground. They've repacked the mud caps. It looks to be a new nail heads, but they did not mention anything in the listing description about it having a new underlayment under that roof. With a 92 home, it likely had it. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. The AC was replaced. The heating and cooling system was replaced in 2022. You know, that's about $10,000 in today's market for a home this size. And then they did replace the hot water heater. They've got some newer appliances in the kitchen, but none of the colors really match. We got white, black, and stainless steel, a little bit of everything. Interior paint is pretty good. They didn't do a very good job at trimming it out. I took some other pictures of that as well. And we're going to go ahead and take you back outside and show you the backyard. Looking into the laundry room here just off the kitchen. Upper cabinets. Epoxy floor on the garage floor here. Lots of cabinets all the way to the ceiling in here. Newer hot water heater. It looked like it was replaced in 2025, beginning of 2025 possibly. Got a newer garage door opener as well. The garage door faces south. It's not insulated. It would help keep the garage 20 degrees cooler. You can get some insert panels for that. It costs you probably $400 or $500, but I think you could add that quite easily if you wanted to. Coming in from the garage and the laundry room, looking back to that kitchen. Again, they did a pretty good job painting these cabinets. There's a little bit of touch-up that they could use, but they are the original cabinets in the kitchen. And now we'll take you back outside. Coming out the door here, going to take you into the backyard. Your air conditioner sits right here on the side, so it's not outside of a bedroom, which is nice. You won't hear it hum. But like I said, it'd be nice to check and see if we could put some gutters on this, which will walk you into the backyard. If you've stumbled into this video looking for a home for yourself in an Arizona 55 plus community, or resort style or golf community, my name is Jarl Kubat with West USA Realty and Arizona 55 plus communities. All I sell in for the last 21 years is 55 plus communities throughout the greater Phoenix metro area. Please visit my website at www.justjarl.com or give me a call at 480-710-6326. So back to the video here. Again, we're in Zuni Village. They got their own pool here. a little more of a reason for a higher HOA fee. But you're quite a distance from that, but all of that is maintained by the Homeowners Association. Nothing you have to do. And this does face north. Nice big evergreen tree here. And then we've got a lemon tree. The fruit trees took a pretty good hit this last summer with the heat. But that's pretty common to see that. Exterior looks good in the entire home. The stucco, the exterior paint, all of that looks really good shape. And then here we are looking at this back patio while standing underneath the lemon tree. That fan there is not designed to be exterior. The new ceiling fans for outdoor patios, they're heat resistant, so they won't warp like that and drop down. From the backyard here, looking back towards the front on the east side of the home. And then we'll go ahead and walk you back through the house one more time. Again, Lori, I really appreciate you giving me a call yesterday, and I can't answer questions that you don't ask, and I can't help you with things that you don't let me know is a concern to you. So please reach out to me for any questions, any concerns, and we'll do our best to help you find the answers to what you're looking for, okay? All in all, pretty nice home. We can discuss pricing once you've watched the videos, but we're going to head to the second one that you wanted to look at. Again, as I look at the kitchen, that little hallway there to the right goes to the primary bedroom. The hallway just to the right of the fridge, that's where the laundry room is. And your side door straight ahead. If I walk down that hallway, just to the left of that clock that's in the hallway is the guest bath, and then you're looking straight into that guest bedroom from the back patio. Hello, Lori, back again. We're looking at the second home you inquired about in Sun Village in Surprise, Arizona, a 55-plus guard-gated community here. Again, this is the second home we're looking at. This home is 1,231 square feet, built in 1993, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2-car garage. The inside, a lot of it's original, but they did do the roof. Roof was done in October of this year, of 2025. They spent about $8,500 on it, and they put a 40-pound underlayment underneath that tile. You should be good for many years. The heating and cooling system was replaced in 2023, the hot water heater in 2021, but a lot of the appliances are original, except the fridge was new this year as well. Okay, so hang on, we're going to give you a tour of this home. Exterior paint looks good, and like I said, roof's been all done. We've got a bigger yard in this one. The neighbor does have a dog that was barking when I walked out to the back, heard me talking. I don't know if that'll be an issue going forward, but just so you know about it, okay? Looking down the street here to the west, and then we've got a little green space area here right across from you. And the house turns here. That's why we've got a bigger lot. It's kind of on that half cul-de-sac deal. And we're looking up down the street to the south. And these are the houses right next door to you, to the east and to the south. Walking on the sidewalk up to the side door of the house, which is on the east side of the home, where you'll get your morning sun. Beautiful landscaping, a lot of nice bushes that they've kept trimmed quite well. Here's your 200 amp electrical box right here to the left. There is 3 open slots for any additions of electrical wiring. Again, we're in Zuni Village, and the HOA fee is going up to $385 a month in January of 2026. Very nice side entrance. Probably could be turned into a nice little courtyard, but lots of nice bushes they've kept up on. Exterior paint, again, is really good condition. And then here's your side entrance door. We're going to go ahead and spin you around here and take you into the backyard. This was a newer Carrier heating and cooling system that was put on in 2023. You get 15 to 18 years out of these pretty well, so you've got a good long time there to not have to worry about that. After about 15 to 18 years, they start losing their efficiency. If you had to do one of those today in a house this size, it'd cost you almost $10,000, maybe a little more, depending on the brand that you put on. But very nice green space here behind you and a large yard. This fence, the bottom brick part on the, you got the wrought iron on top there, but it's getting some water damage from the watering from the grass. The yard behind you, that green space, sits a little bit higher, and that's why you see a little bit of that gray weathering on the bottom here. Nice big patio, large patio, goes across most of the back of the house here. So if you've stumbled into this video looking for a home for yourself in an Arizona 55 plus community, resort style or golf community throughout the greater Phoenix metro area, my name is Jarl Kubat. That's Jarl Kubat. I'm with West USA Realty and Arizona 55 plus communities. All I sell in is 55 plus communities across the valley. We'll help you find that perfect home here in Arizona here for you. You can visit my website at www.justjarl.com or give me a call at 480-710-6326. We're going to go ahead and take you inside this nice home. So pretty much the same floor plan as the last house that we videotaped here today. This is the first laminate flooring that they came out with. You know, it was starting to cup on the edges where it joins together a little bit. Not all that bad, but it wouldn't take much to take the entire floor out and put a new one in if the price was right on the home. You know, it's going to need a fresh coat of paint here. It's been sitting empty here for a while. I smelt just a little sewer gas. Some of the traps were dried up in the bathrooms. But again, all original. These cabinets, the last house they had painted the cabinets. These cabinets are showing some wear on the edges, but other than that, they're pretty good shape. And you could paint them and make them look quite nice. This is just the older style laminate countertops. Laundry room's over there in the corner. Primary bedroom is there towards the back of the house. And we'll go ahead and take you up front. Vaulted ceilings through this whole family room, great room area. Large triple closet. We've got a linen closet here to the left. And then we'll go ahead and peek into the bathroom. They did replace this cabinet with new countertop and undermount sink. New stool they put in here. And the tub and shower. That's the original surround, original tub, but it's nice and clean. I took a picture of that. Coming out of, standing in that guest bedroom here, coming out of it. The hallway, guest bathroom to the right. Here's our main living area. There's our side door. And then we'll go ahead and take a look where the laundry room could have been. Standing in that what could be the laundry room to my back here, looking back into the kitchen, and again, a nice large skylight here. I took lots of pictures that you'll see at the end of the video of the kitchen cabinets. With a house this size, it wouldn't take much, Lori, to go ahead and add a new floor here. And with the roof and the AC and the hot water heater being done and the master bathroom shower, Guy, you could do a lot of nice updates inside this home. Fairly reasonable, and we'll talk more about that. This is a nice bay window with some plantation shutters on here. And then we'll spin you around here. Again, half of a vault in here. Home is clean. Maybe a little cleaner than the first one we looked at today. Double sinks, original cabinets again. Walk-in closet down there to the end, and we got 2 skylights in here again. And then here's our shower. So they didn't tile all the way to the ceiling, but this is all new tile. And it is nice and clean. It doesn't even look like it was hardly showered in. This bathroom is laid out a little different than the last one we did. A lot of grab bars in here. If you don't want them, they would easily come off. You can do a little patching, but you've got a newer stool again in here. Standing in the walk-in closet in the primary bedroom.